What's up, word nerds? My name's Kenny, and I hope you're all feeling good today. In this video, we'll be doing some more community custom connections puzzles. This was a really cool thing that I did last week for the first time on the channel, and I had a lot of fun with it. Basically, you guys can create your own puzzles, and I will play them. Also, you guys can play mine for this week, and you guys can play each other's. So it is important that you guys follow the steps in the instructions that I'm going to provide you guys right now to make sure that you guys do it correctly so you guys can participate in this. We'll be using Connections Plus, the website, and we'll be using the community tab here. So the community tab here on Connections Plus has a search function. So what I decided to do so we can all play each other's puzzles is we all need to title our puzzles the same thing. So last week, we used the code word, which was just random letters, which was YVAC. So yesterday on stream, which was Monday, I played everybody's puzzles. Make sure you type in that and then you type in newest. But this week, we're going to use a different word. I realized that we don't have to use a string of 4 letters. We can actually use a code word, like a pair of words. So this week, I chose the words melon and moon. So melon moon. Here is my puzzle. It is up here right now. You guys can play this one right now. You can search for it. I can also put a link in this description of the video here for you guys to just click on the link and get to it. But I will go over this puzzle's answers in this video. So make sure that you guys, once we get to that point, I'll tell you guys to pause the video so you don't get spoiled. But I am going to go over this puzzle and the answers for it and how I created it right now in this video, but I'll let you know when we get there. First, for you guys to create your own puzzle, you guys need to use this word melon moon. So you will go over to the create a puzzle. You will obviously fill everything out and organize it. You can drag things to where you want them to go. Make sure private is not checked. If it's private, then it won't show up in the search bar, so make sure it's unchecked. So when you create your game for this week to participate in this community connections thing on this channel, you need to use the title Melon Moon for this week. We're going to change up these code words every week for these titles, but for this week, we're going to use Melon Moon. You're going to put your name here, whatever your YouTube name is, or whatever name you want to be referred to by. You can stay anonymous, I suppose. Give it a unique name, though. Melon Moon, yeah, so my name is FGK, Feel Good Kenny. So that is that. So once you guys need to follow this step. This is very, very important. If you guys don't follow this step, then your puzzle will not show up in the search bar on the community tab. When you create your puzzle, you're going to hit create game. Now, I don't have anything filled out here, but you will. And when you hit create game, it's going to give you a link to your puzzle, which you would normally share with people that you want to play your game. However, since we're using the search bar, your game needs to show up in the search bar. However, the creator of this website said, I read it in a Reddit post, the creator of this site says that the search bar, puzzles will only show up in the search bar if somebody's played it in the past 3 months. So you will need to copy and paste your own link to your game. You need to copy and paste it into your browser and play your own game. And once you play your game, you should be good. It should show up in the search bar. Now, the problem with this is that I will say it might not show up right away. I tried this out with my puzzle. I copied and pasted the link into the browser. I played my puzzle. And after I played my puzzle, I went to the search bar here. I typed in Melon Moon, and it didn't show up. So I was like freaking out. I copied and pasted it into an incognito tab. I played it there. I checked again. It wasn't there. Okay. I probably played it like 4 or 5 times. I didn't see it show up. And then I just kind of walked away for a few minutes and I came back. In about 10 to 15 minutes after playing it, it showed up. So it might be a little bit of a delay before it actually shows up in the system. But play your puzzle once or twice or whatever, wait like 15 minutes, it should show up. If it doesn't show up, maybe do it again, okay? But yeah, I was definitely worried that because mine didn't show up the first time. So that's what you have to do. You have to title it the same thing as we're all titling it with Melon Moon. Okay, and then when you create the puzzle, you have to play your own puzzle for it to show up in the search bar, because only puzzles that are played within the past 3 months will appear. And when that's done, play my puzzle, play other people's puzzles, and yeah. So I do want to remind you guys, if you want to see the puzzles from last week, there is the code YVAC for you to play them. The video of me playing those games was on stream yesterday, so you guys can see them in the live stream. So with that being said, guys, the next portion of this video, I am going to share with you guys my puzzle, okay? So I will show you guys the answers to the puzzle Melon Moon. If you don't want to get spoiled, pause the video right now, go play it. There's probably going to be a link in the description to the puzzle. Play it real quick, and then I will go over with you guys the answers to it right now, okay? So here's your moment to pause. All right, so let's go over this puzzle and the answers to it. This one, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know right now. This one's a little bit dirty. This one is inappropriate. This was not a clean puzzle, okay? This one's fun. Okay, this is a fun puzzle, okay? So there's a theme to my puzzle, which is meat. Okay? We've got beef, we've got chicken, we've got pork on here. We've even got duck. So this is kind of a red herring. So like you might look at this puzzle and think, "Oh, beef, chicken, pork, duck, meats that you can eat." You might just put that in. If you submit that, guess what? You're wrong. You just wasted a heart. Okay. The other funny thing I did on this one, because there's a bunch of meat on here, is I also put the word meat, but not M-E-A-T, the word meat, M-E-E-T. That was obviously intentional. Also bone, right? You have like a chicken bone. Meat has bones in it. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Also, you might think this one's a little bit inappropriate. The word bitch is on here. It is what it is, okay? So, with that being said, let's go over the categories. So the first category, really easy category, it's meat, match, tourney, and game, okay? Also, game is also related to meat, right? So there we go. So that was also kind of a interesting thing about this. So it's like a sports event, right? A match, a game, a meet, a tourney. So that's our yellow category. All right. So our green and our blue categories, I mean, difficulty-wise, it could have been flip-flopped, but they're both interesting. So here is the dirty category on this one today. We got bone, we got boink, we got pork, and we got bang, okay? What are these? They're synonyms for to hide the salami. Once again, even in the title or in the category name, I used a meat, right? So we got chicken, beef, pork, and we got salami on here, right? So that's kind of the thing on this one, okay? But no, yeah, I mean, these are slang words for, to have sex, bang, boink, bone, pork. So yeah, that was an actual category on here. If you guys played this one and you weren't sure if I was going to go that direction, I did go that direction. So next we have the beef category. Beef, gripe, bitch, and whine. This is to complain, to complain, or a complaint, right? A beef, a whine, a gripe, a bitch, whatever. So this was actually a puzzle that I did on Patreon a long time ago. It was Custom Connections puzzle number 12 on Patreon, and I actually just switched it because I changed the puzzle. The answers were different previously, and I just changed them right now. Previously, I had the purple category be blank chicken or something, or chicken blank. I can't remember what it was, but I changed it to include the word chicken on here. So this one is words with rubber. So rubber chicken, rubber band, rubber necking, and rubber duck. The necking one's also interesting because necking on its own, the word necking can refer to like, I think like kissing or something or making out. I'm not sure exactly what necking means, but so that also goes with it. Also rubber, a condom. This one was kind of inappropriate, okay? But it kind of fit together really, really well. And honestly, I'm kind of proud of myself for making it kind of fit like that. So chicken, yeah. So rubber chicken, rubber duck, rubber band, rubber necking. Rubber necking, I didn't know was a thing. I used a website to find. There's a website called Rhyme Zone, and I used that website Rhyme Zone to do a lot of the purple categories that are blanks. So you can just type in a word and go to find phrases with this word, and it'll give you a ton of phrases with the word. So I used that to get my blank categories. So I initially had the word rubber on this puzzle, and it was like rubber chicken. So it was blank chicken, or no, it was blank chicken. I had like fried on here, rubber on here. I had a couple other things on here, and I just decided just today, I decided to change the puzzle to make it this. So yeah, a little dirty. You can definitely interpret this. You can have a dirty mind on this one with even the word rubber or whatever. But I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed making it, and it was the reason why I went with the sports category was because of the word meat. I just wanted to fit the word meat on here because it was just a play on words with the word meat and meat. So that is my puzzle for today. Please participate in the. Another thing I want to say. I don't think I said this yet, but don't submit 11 puzzles. Okay. Last time, for the last day, I zoomed in, didn't I? Yeah. Yesterday, I found out that Crypto, the same person, submitted 11 puzzles. Please don't submit 11 puzzles. Please only submit 2 or 3. I don't remember. I may have said that to you guys already. I don't think so, though. But please only submit a couple puzzles or a few puzzles per week, because we will be doing this multiple weeks. If there's enough participation, guys, I will do this every single week, and I'll play them every single week on stream on Mondays. So yeah. So it depends on how much participation we get. We did have several different people. We had Enchanter, we had Whale Lord, we had King Neptune, Kogad. So we had a few different people submit. I guess technically with Crypto on here, there was only like 5 or 6 of us that submitted puzzles. But with all of Crypto's, it did take me a long time to play through his puzzles, and we don't need to play that many. We can just play a few. So anyway, with that being said, appreciate you guys. Please participate. It would really be fun to play your puzzle. And for this week, once again, the word is Melon Moon. Make sure you play your own puzzle and come here into the search bar, type in Melon Moon, and it should be good. So, all right. Take care of yourselves, guys. I will see you guys on Monday to play. I will probably stream this week on Friday, but we will do the weekly community custom connections puzzles as a Monday thing. So next week, Monday, I'll play them on stream. So yeah, take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys then.